Remember when I said that was the run? I didn't actually believe that was gonna be the run, but we did it. We did it. Yay me. Yay me. Yeah, we don't even need to be here technically. Why was I here then? So to save. That's what I'm here for. Hello, I'm here to save. I just realized I need to save real quick before the game fucking crashes and makes me do all of that again. Alright, so how are we doing on everything? Yeah, the parts are not looking too great. I mean, they're not horrible. They're not horrible. I'll give them that. They're not horrible. I've had worse. I need to make sure that I have shock bolts ready for the boss fight that's coming up. Also that I have shotgun shells available because I kind of need them. Shock bolts. Yeah, we have them. We have them, but I'm actually going to use some freeze bolts because I don't use them. And may as well just not use them. Alright, so collectible over there is one of them. And we need to go boom, and there you go. But I'm gonna do that once we clear this area.
Let's be careful. It could be full of them.
But he doesn't see me, Joseph. See, this is where you're wrong, kiddo. He doesn't know I'm here. Dude, look at the swagger that guy has, though. Look at the swagger that guy has. He's Oh wait, can we actually... Do you think we can, like, sneak up on him? I'd like to think we can sneak up on him. Yeah. Wow. Come on, come on, come on, come on! There you go. There you go. And that's how you do that shit. Do you drop anything? Nope. I could technically use the sniper on that guy, but is it worth it? The fuck was that? Oh, hi. Alright. Goodbye, friend. I'll just take, your parts, if you don't mind me. That was close. Well, hey, at least we got some, flash bolts back. We got some of them back. That is quite cool. If I do say so myself. Also, I think I may be bleeding. No, I'm not bleeding. Alright, so, how many of them are there? Okay, those are a few, and some of them even have dynamite. We're not going to be dealing with that then anytime soon, are we? Oh, they're going to come through the door, aren't they? Yeah, they probably are. Yeah, sure, let's keep the freeze bolt. Let's keep the freeze bolt active. Oh yeah, they're coming through as we speak. How many of them? Screw you! Oh, come on! I'll kill that one. Kill that one. Sure. That's a healthy amount we killed with one bolt. And there's another axe there. Alright, well... that is good. Very good, even. Yeah. You stop that. Alright, we have a few axes here to our disposal. There's this thing. There's another thing. Ooh, a harpoon bolt. We can actually use that. Dude, there's a lot of bombs in this area. What the fuck? Nah, there's also something crawling on me. That's a mosquito. There's a mosquito in my room. I need to kill that guy real quick. Oh, I don't know where he is. Fuck. I don't know where the mosquito is, guys. I fucking felt the bastard crawling on the arm. I felt it. I also closed the window, so it should be a little bit more, you know, not echoey. I'm just looking around for that mosquito for a minute. Give me a second. Are you an e-boy? Dude, I wish. I mean, I'm hot. A lot of people said I'm hot enough to be one, but I don't want to be one. But if the people give me enough money to be one, then I shall definitely fucking be one. If that makes any sense for you. I can't find the fucking mosquito, but I have my patent pending mosquito whacker, which is actually just a book that I had to read in university, which is fucking shit. It's a shit book that we had to read. I should actually talk. Let's actually take a little bit of a break from fucking Evil Within. And I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why this book is so shit. It's another one of those books that is more like. It's one of those books that the writer herself has a lot of meaning behind. Because it's more of a book around her life, even though it's completely like it's a fictional story about a girl who is like very successful, very rich, and she decides that she's not happy with it, so she decides to kill herself. But it's written in such a horrible fucking way that everything is just pure stupidity. And then, much like The Last of Us 2, now that I think of it, much like The Last of Us 2, this book also is just 50% fucking flashback.
Get to cover. They're shooting from above.
And the funniest thing is, it's not even a flashback from like the main character, it's the flashback from the character's mother. So, and that's another thing. The mother in this story is absolute fucking donk shite. Also, yeah, that's a Molotov. I should probably think of that. But yeah, no, like this mother of the character, she doesn't like her. She doesn't like her daughter one bit. Reason is because she was quiet as a kid. Like that is one of the reasons that she doesn't like her daughter. Is because she wasn't like any other baby. I gotta go. All right, dude, don't worry about it. It was very nice that you stayed during my maddening trials of this video game. But well, what else was I saying? Oh yeah, the baby was like super quiet, and she was like, this is not normal, my baby is autistic, and that's why she has this hate relationship with her daughter. It's because she thinks she may be autistic even though she isn't. And then she also hated her because she went to art school, even though she's like majorly successful and rich now.
Stand a chance if we don't take out those other guns.
Who? Okay, no, I'm not talking about anybody. I'm talking about this book that I had to read for University Unknown. And I'm not gonna talk about the title or who it is because I don't want people to harass the person. I'm pretty sure she's a lovely person, but I think her books are just shite. And also, if you know what book I'm talking about, if you agree or not, feel free to tell me whether you agree or not. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna tell you. But, yeah, this book was absolute garbage when I read it. And everybody in my class who I was talking to as well said this book is absolute fucking trash. I do not agree, but what are we talking about? Okay, hey Fest, first of all, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully your stream was alright, mate. No, we're talking about this book that I had to read in college. And it was such a bad book that everybody in my class, that I knew at least, was very not into it. We hated it, and we hated everything about it. And it was this very philosophical mess. It was like, do we need stuff to be happy? It was like the typical fucking questions you would ask yourself if you were like 12 years old and you didn't know anything about economics or whatever. It was like, do we need stuff to be happy? Do we? do we really need to be popular to be, you know, cool and stuff? And like every character was badly written. And there was supposed to be this love fling thing that she had with a character, but the fucking writer was too lazy to actually, like, you know, give the character a name. So he was just called like the man with the camera or whatever the fuck it was. I don't care. It was very badly written. But yeah, oh no wait, his name was the photographer. He had an actual name, and the writer said like, oh yeah, the main character knew his first name, but she always called him the photograph, the photograph taker man person. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. The journalist, whatever, sure, whatever. I actually don't know like the profession somebody has when they take pictures for a living. I actually forgot what that was called, but yeah. Also, that guy just popped through the fucking wall. I don't know if you guys saw that. But yeah, and then there was like other stuff. It was like a photographer. Yeah, a photographer, sure. She was okay, was playing Apex with Traveling, but wasn't really vibing with the stream as I couldn't give attention to the stream. Oh, that sucks, dude. I know how that feels, but that's okay. Joseph, help me! Don't tell me you killed me with that. Why does that kill me? Come on. This game kills me every fucking time. Oh, I guess I have to do everything again now, don't I? I have to do everything again, don't I? Oh, for fuck's sake, I do have to do everything again, I think. And back at the fucking beginning. Oh, come on. What do you mean? No, but
Take them all out before we can get
so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the fucking book. Like the love interest of the character was like, oh yeah, his name is the photographer. And it was like, okay, what's his name then? And then the writer was like, oh yeah, I know her name. I know his name, but you don't. Ho ho ho. And then he keeps on like making this guy seem super fucking edgy and cool because he has tattoos and he fucks everybody that that models for him, and he's so cool and stuff like that. But in reality, he's just a fucking simpleton who cannot maintain a stable relationship even if it killed him. So yeah, that book was very, very bad, if you couldn't tell. So everybody is just saying each other's name now in the chat. What is happening? Also, Joseph, yeah, can you just keep doing that for a minute, mate? Thanks. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna run around in circles. Never mind, you're dying. Can I take that torch real quick? Hello, my name is Sneak. What? Why does that kill me immediately, dude? Okay, never mind. What the fuck is this, dude? God damn it, beat me to it, yeah. No, but that book really was bad. And then for literature class, the guy was like, oh, did you guys read the book? What did you think about it? And everybody was just like, yeah, we hated it, sir. I'm sorry, but we really didn't like the book. And then he made us like explain why, and we all had the same fucking gripes. It was like the characters were very fucking stupid. They weren't... They can hardly hear me. That's how loud your sister's music is. Shit, really? I'm embarrassed to be related to her. Oh, dude, I have those moments too sometimes. But no, then in literature class, everybody was just saying the characters were fucking stupid, story didn't make any sense, it's all philosophical bullshit that nobody cares about anymore these days. And then the guy was like, but yeah, let's take a look at the page 1. Because in page 1, you can see that the writer really is a good writer. And then he explains like why. And it was, okay, actually, I need to read like the first... I actually need to read the first fucking phrase again. Yeah. It's like on the day that main character tried to step out of her own life for the third time, the sun stood low and the moon stood high in the heavens. So like an average, overly philosophical English teacher. Yep. Only this guy was Dutch. So, like, he was super fucking... He was, honestly, if you could, like, pull down his pants, he had a raging fucking hard on. Because in this... He really, like, buttered us up and was like, yeah, this has so much meaning to it. And we were just like, okay, sir, well, I'm interested. What is the meaning? It meant that it was morning. It was like, oh. It meant that it was morning. It was something stupid like that. It was something very stupid like that. And we just sat there like, oh, you're gotta be kidding me. It was so fucking idiotic how this guy had such a raging hard-on for that book, even though we all agreed it was super fucking shit. And then there was like the usual stuff. It's like, oh yeah, this is actually a reference to this artistic thing, because the book has to like talks about art and shit and how art is relative to the people and stuff like that. So he kept on talking about how like the book had many references to like artists and shit, and it was like for one phrase in the book, the writer like referenced this one fucking really obscure artist. Also, I cannot hit this guy for shit. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, like there was like this one fucking... Thanks, Joseph. Thanks, Joseph. Jesus. Yeah, I keep trying to tell the story, but it's really hard. It's really hard to doing this while concentrating on the game. Especially when it's on the harder difficulty. Yeah, Joseph, can you take care of this guy for me? Thanks. Oh yeah, knock him off! Yeah, that's how you do it. But yeah, there was this one sentence in the book that talked about this one... Gonna go at the bed soon though. Just popped out to say hello. It's been a while. Yeah, it sure has been a while. Fest, but still, thanks for coming by and saying hello. That really means a lot to me, dude. It is still very much appreciated, and I hope you have a good sleep, my friend. And I'll see you next time. Dude, we should like play No Man's Sky again soon, sometime. Also, I cannot hit this guy for shit. There you go. I hit him this time though. But yeah, so one sentence for this weirdly obscure like artist, and we were like, okay, so what does that have to mean? And then he sent us down this fucking rabbit hole where... Yeah, for sure, anytime. Yeah, dude. It will be fun. And then he talked about this one artist, and she was a fucking nutcase. Like, this artist was a nutcase, I tell you. She was honestly batshit bonkers insane. That is honestly what was the case with that lady. Like, we saw like this video where she was being interviewed. Like, it was a normal interview, but she... How the fuck did Joseph... Oh my god, he stepped into the trap. Joseph actually stepped into the trap. What an idiot. And now I have to do this whole fucking part again. Are you kidding me? Is that really what happened? Joseph actually stepped into the trap, and that's what makes me have to do all of this again. Oh my god! Guys, you gotta believe me. I am not that bad at this game. Alright, I'm gonna restart that. I kinda need the bullet. But yeah, that fucking lady was insane, dude. Like, she was sitting in like a very weird position, almost like she was trying to be like, yeah, special. And she was constantly talking in like weird accents that kept changing all the time. And then She was like, oh yes, I met my soulmate. Keep in mind, this lady is like maybe 40. Like, this lady is maybe 40 years old. And she was like, I've met my soulmate. And the guy was like 90. The guy was actually just 90 years old. And we were like, okay, cool. And then like, she was asked like, well, what do you see in him? He's a little bit older. And she kept talking like, oh yes. And then she kept talking about like the weirdest fucking shit that she did with him. It's like, oh yes, we like to fucking, what was it? Honestly, I'm paraphrasing hard right here. It's very hard to remember what it was, but it was so fucking bizarre. I think like at a moment they were talking like, oh yes, we like to walk in our garden and then we like to have steamy raunchy sex together. It was like, okay. Weird flex, but okay. And she kept going and kept going about all that shit. And we were just like, okay, we get it, lady. You have sex. It is cool, but come on, chill. And then like other artists came along that got like maybe a page or two of screen time, and then the guy decided to talk about them for like 30 minutes. And they were all super fucking superstitious assholes who conveyed a message. Joseph, can you help me please? Joseph, please. Thank you. You don't understand how old people fuck? It's Viagra, dude. It's fucking Viagra, dude.
All right.
Joseph, what the fuck are you doing? There you go. But yeah, there was this other artist that he talked about, and she was a human statue in a museum. First of all, with the skin flaps cover the girl pee-pee, and second of all, with the frickin' hurt since they're old. Yeah. Oh, Joseph, please. For God's sake.
Are you all right?
Am I all right? You're the fucking one who's getting killed over here. All right. Speaking of getting killed, I got killed. But yeah, like this lady, the second lady that he talked about was this human statue. This human statue who was in a museum, and it was like very weird. It was very weird. And like everybody would like sit in front of her and be like, what is the deal? And she would just sit there as quiet as a statue, not moving, not breathing, not drinking, not anything. Like you could fucking commit a fucking genocidal crime in front of her and she wouldn't flinch. That's how fucking dead she looked. Like, she looked fucking dead inside. Let me tell you. So, but the deal was that she was looking for something. She was looking for something. That was the message that she had. She was not just doing it for fame or attention. She was doing it because she was looking for something. Okay, I guess we're all looking for something, we all thought. And then there was like this fucking 10-minute video of her just sitting there doing nothing, blah 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 blah. And then all of a sudden this random schmuck comes sitting in front of her. And then she smiles. And then she starts crying. And everybody just started clapping, and everybody was like cheering, and we were like, what the fuck is going on? Like me and my friends who were sitting at the table were just like, what the hell is going on? Like this lady, she's sitting there as quiet as a rock, not saying anything, not doing anything. She wasn't eating anything, and that was going on for like minutes at a time. So we thought like, what the hell is going on? Turns out that the random guy who just came up out of nowhere and who sat in front of her to make her cry and shit like that was her long lost husband. I have friends, yeah, that's the moral of the story. That's the takeaway of this time. God damn it, Joseph. God damn it, Joseph. There you go. Just need to take these guys out. But yeah, so the guy was like her long-lost husband who... First of all, the guy... Okay, he's dead. The guy, first of all, just left her. Like, he actually just left her. No fucking heads up, nothing. So we were just sitting there like, okay, first of all, that's kind of fucked. That's kind of fucked that he did that. And then he came and sit in front of her while she was doing this. Okay, my game crashed. Okay, cool. I guess we're not playing Evil Within anymore today. Game just said, fuck you, you're not playing this anymore. But yeah, let's just play another game then while I ramble about everything and anything.